is quite
Can I
good.
get an invite to the squad?
Well, there can someone do it.
And
The
20
nose
Mustang.
cannon for the river, them 20 Mustang is really good. You can also
Or the
use
Kestrel.
the Vortec if you're feeling like. I don't recommend it unless you're like
It's
really
close
good.
range. Fuck that. I'm not good.
Yeah, I
It's not
really
worth
recommend
it.
them 20 Mustang. And in the later, if you really need more ammo, you can use them 20 Kestrel. It's also quite good. But it's more used for long range armor plinking or just having more ammo to attack more aircrafts.
Okay.
It's better in a squad where everyone has the Kestrel and just everyone killing.
Yeah, you can keep far away and kill
Yes.
everything. Okay. And for the wings?
The wings, in the matter of air to air, you should have the fuel tanks.
Okay.
If
The
you're-
basic ones are fine.
Yes, the basic ones are
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
If not, if you like have a utilitarian vehicle or you want to be like both air to ground and air to air, I recommend the breaker pods for that.
Hell yeah.
Make pods.
They're
Okay, yeah.
good for
All
infantry
pods.
and somewhat like decent for armor.
Okay.
Mm.
Nice.
I
Heavy armor is
struggle
not-
with them for armor, to be honest. But, well.
Yeah, since they don't do that much armor damage. I feel like the Mustang is better for armor.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nose cannons.
Yeah, can
are
I get that
mostly
invite
better.
to squad?
Yeah.
Dogfighting airframe, harvestability. Ah, good.
Can
Yes.
Hamstertron NC get an invite to the squad as well, please?
Yes.
Yes, yes, you may.
Thank you very much.
Whoops. That's what happens when you alt tab, kids.
Yeah, same.
Do you know any way to set the yaw to the mouse movement? Because I tried before and I ended up just not being able to yaw.
What?
So I'd set that back to A and D.
You cannot bind yaw to mouse, sorry.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It's tragic,
Can't.
but fair.
Yeah, it's more of a binary input than a like DPI input.
I think the only way to do is you might have been like what a hotkey script or something.
Yeah.
That might
I've
be a
learned
possibility, but
every
like
other
I
game
haven't
where I can
researched
fly
it.
in.
I feel like my supervisor just alt-tabbed my game for some reason.
Hold
on.
Then one guys you're in VR, right? The squad is open,
Okay.
so you should be able to join. You haven't been joining, okay, good.
And for the utility defense performance, is anything
Yes.
needed?
The utility, the most times you use fire suppression. It's the most utilitarian,
healing.
most versatile. You could also maybe use decoy flares if you meet a lot of lock-ons. In the defense, you either use vehicle stealth when you're meeting a lot of ground targets, or nano-auto repairs, or to like keep yourself in the air longer.
Okay.
But you can switch that out with composite armor for like only fighting aircrafts. Then again, I run vehicle stealth to keep myself off the radar. So
Off
they
the
need to
lock-ons.
actually to actually be, in the last vehicle stealth upgrade makes you completely not spotted on radar unless they manually spot you. It's really
Unless they
nice
queue
when
spot you.
yes,
Yeah.
because then you can just fly back.
Yeah,
to the back of
eliminates
someone.
auto detection completely.
Yes.
Yeah. And the performance is basically whatever I feel like.
No. In my opinion, the hoverability is the best one for like most things. Racer stability or the racer frame is good for when you're doing like one specific task, or you really want to be fast.
Yeah.
The dogfighting one, I haven't had that much like use of it.
I still think the hover one is the most useful one.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
dogfighting airframe is. I'm not going to say useless for either, but you already have the most turnable
Yeah.
aircraft on you.
And the
Okay.
maneuvers you'll most likely be using aren't in need of the dogfighting airframe.
Yeah.
They're most-
I can't upgrade it in VR. I'll be back.
No, you don't need to upgrade it. In VR, everything is maxed out.
Max.
It's
Yeah.
out already. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we don't
okay.
need to use certs.
Let's see first. Russian. Stealth, just
No, let's go right.
So just to repeat, the nose cannon, M20 Mustang, wing mount,
Yep.
either external fuel tanks or breaker rocket pods, depends on what kind of like what you're planning on doing. In utility, fire suppression, defense, vehicle stealth, and hover stability in performance.
Tiger,
Yes.
are we gonna do the switch to TR and just fight with mosquitoes with the Reavers?
Yes.
And not really fight, just dodge.
We're going to do some PRV Reaver later.
You're on
Um,
VR training, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Deus, I don't remember talking to you about this yet. We're still discussing it with the others.
Okay.
You can if you want. You can sit in, sure.
I just wanna hang out.
That's fine.
Okay, let's meet up in VR. Let's go. What's the marker? Meet up at the hanging bridge or the bridge. Call it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, hard. Okay.
I'm just walking back.
In flying, when flying, you will most of the time stay in hover mode when fighting anybody, anything at all. The times you
I'm
will
sorry.
be what?
I'm sorry, I just rammed something by accident.
Oh yeah. Times you will be in the like flying mode or like jet mode is when you need to get to places or you're needing to chase someone who's running away, or when you need to run away. Then you need to go into jet mode and beam away. One maneuver you will most likely use is the reverse maneuver. It's not in theory, but like how to do it. You first need to gain speed. When you're doing the reverse maneuver, you need to move your mouse like 90 degrees to the right or left. Then using the pitch down while holding S, and then holding space. This will put you in the hover mode real fast.
Ah.
This is the main way of getting into hover mode the quickest.
Yeah.
And this,
Just-
you can be creative when doing it. You don't need to like have it 90 degrees. You can be upside down and do it if you want. The main theory here is while moving or pitching down, you will want to be in the opposite force, pressing spacebar, and also pushing your thrusters all the way back or turning them off. Turn your engines off, basically. In theory, you want to like stay still in the air. That's the main point of this.
What it should look like you're flying backwards.
Yes.
That's why it's called the reverse maneuver.
And when in dogfighting, you will also sometimes want to use your thrusters, just to get out of there, or to gain some speed, or some altitude for that matter. Any questions?
Do we have to pitch down?
You can also
Is
pitch up, but then you need to hold control to push it all the way around.
Oh, okay. So it's down in space, control, and
Yes. It's the opposite forces.
Fucking trees.
And like the current meta of fighting is in hover mode, and then keeping yourself in hover mode as long as you can. And while fighting, you will most likely need to. Oh my god! Sorry. Sorry. While fighting in there. Oh, hello. You want to move like 90 degrees to the right, then pressing spacebar to just give you some altitude or like movement while moving. And you can do the other way around, and you can also use control. That's all what other people do. Doing some control in space, just to keep you unpredictable. And also, when you have your afterburner full, you should also try and use it to be more unpredictable while staying in hover mode. So you can stay on target for longer.
Space definitely have an advantage of this just because they have a smaller profile as well with one-on-ones.
Yes.
So if you're facing them head-on, they make quite a lot of use with waggling. But that comes with time for you to just improve your aim.
What more?
Anyone struggling at the moment?
And I'm also recording this for later with an overlay if you want to look over it later.
Yeah, when you're dogfighting, do you stay in the third-person view or the cockpit view?
Both.
Okay.
I use third person when I'm losing sight of the person I'm fighting, and when I'm shooting, I always stay in first person.
Yeah. Okay.
Is anyone confused about what hover mode is?
There's an H in your crosshair, right?
Yes, in your GUI when in first person, there's an H in the top left corner. That indicates when you're in hover mode, and also you can just look on your thrusters when in third person and see they are pointing down. The same as with the mosquitoes.
Yeah,
when
but
with the
not
sights, they have like some thrusters down, like actual 3D models pointing down. And these thrusters also dictate when you're pushing your afterburner button. They will then push you in the direction the thrusters are in. So if you're in hover mode, then pressing shift, they will mostly push you upwards. Well, if you're then holding S and at the same time, it will then only go upwards.
Are we still on Azamir?
We're in VR at the moment.
Oh, VR.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm finally coming.
Tiger, can you please repeat and the reverse thing? If I'm going to pitch down, I use the space key.
Yes. It's for you use the space key to then give you the upwards thrust.
Yeah.
While just flying, thrusters, the upwards thrusters is space, and control is down.
I just got,
And also while flying, if you want to stay the quickest, like gain momentum forward, you can just point down and hold space. It'll give you like a vertical, or like a harder angle attack.
Like when you want to go faster in the galaxy, just point.
Yeah, you can just think of it like a helicopter. You need to point down and then push your thrusters up to gain momentum forward. Yeah.
Tiger, I have a question about that.
Yes.
I've seen Galaxies and Valkyries tilt not only down, like pitching down, but also to the left or right to gain speed. Is that like something worth doing?
That's fucking about, I think.
I don't. Like I know what they're doing. Like the thrusters to right and left, or like the yaw. It don't give you like speed, but it's more controllable, I guess. I haven't had that much of experience with that, to be honest.
Okay.
I was going to say, the optimal speed you're going to get out of it is just with nose down ever so gently. And
then
that's
again, when turning, in any way, then you should actually use your yaw, your A and Ds to turn quicker. That is actually quicker to do though.
I just watched someone slap into the ground.
No, I didn't.
I think I did. I was just Afterburning
Oh.
my way to victory.
Now that's some. Hello, Kevin.
Alright.
Fabulous. Row May.
So, ooh, to the fucking galaxy! Holy shit!
Liberator.
Liberator.
Liberate. Just a fucking whale crowning.
Oops. Any questions?
If we ram into each other while in the air, do we team kill in VR?
No.
No, but you'll probably lose control and hit the ground.
Yeah.
Once
There's-
again,
Yeah.
Fabulous
You don't
here
take
to
damage in
Log
the
in. Do we team kill? Yes.
Yes, I'm sort of disappointed someone's asked that question.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Very good.
They are learning
Right.
reverse.
Kevin,
Thank
time
you
to
for that.
run.
I shall leave all of these people in your qualified hands. I am going to go and join a virtual pub. I'll probably be back in a bit.
Alright,
Have
man.
fun, get drunk.
Bye.
Get drunk, honey, bye-bye.
Bye, I'll come back and beat you up.
Sure, I'll get your favorite wife beater top. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say a Stella in hand and a white tank top.
Fucking.
Make a video where we do tricks like stunts with the aircraft.
Reverse
Pretty
movement
cool.
in hand first.
Would be pretty cool, like flying under bridges and stuff really close to the ground.
Like backwards for bridges.
Oh, I've actually never done that.
And
Get
upside
your
down.
reverse. And upside
Yeah,
down. Get your
and
reverse
upside
movers
down.
done. Get your reverse movers, come on. Anyone struggling?
Oh no! I am not good at that. Oh,
What's your
retriever.
mouse sensitivity at?
I have 800 DPI with 4 point in game. I have 0.455.
0.5. Okay.
But I'm also using
Shit.
pitch up, pitch down, bound to my mouse button 4 and 5.
Yeah, same.
Wait, what?
Yes.
So if you bind mouse button 4 and 5 to your pitch up and pitch down, you just get maximum pitch up and pitch down.
Yes.
Rather
yes.
than if you use your mouse to go up and down, it's gradual.
Oh.
Last
Yeah.
session we
Oh
had.
wait, you use
for-
the numpad as well for flying.
No,
No, not numpads.
4-5.
The
Oh,
mouse.
4-5 on the.
Yes.
Oh shit, yeah, the mouse.
mouse
Okay.
button 4
Yeah.
and 5. The back forward
I
and
just
backwards.
use X and Z.
Yeah, I have a basic mouse, so.
Yeah, most mouse
4-5
button forward
for
and
me.
backwards. You most likely have those. Right?
Okay.
Let's see. Pitch.
What did you call me?
Oh my god, yeah.
And another key you might want to bind is the throttle analog.
Yep.
Might
The
bind
most
it
useful
to
key.
another key, or just exchange it with your standard S key.
Well, what rebinds to S?
Throttle analog. It is a keybind that makes your engines turn off, basically.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the fastest way to slow down
Yes.
and get into hover.
Okay.
With it, you can gain to have just a reverse maneuver easier.
Yeah, so you don't need the reverse, you just go throttle analog. Okay.
Yes.
It's what those bastard mosquitoes always do when you're trying to shoot at them.
Yeah.
Puff Daddy.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Where is the pitch? Oh my god, yeah. That is nice.
Any questions? We're here for your help.
So the basic keybinds pitch down, pitch up, and the throttle analog, and that's it.
Yes. I have also rebound
Oh,
my
man.
eject key and
Why you
look around,
dodging?
but that's me. I also, in theory, guess switched out my activate ability key, but that's also just me. And then another thing I've also keybind, like for ease of use for myself, so I can keep my eyes on flying. To change weapons to scroll up and scroll down. So the primary weapon is scroll up and secondary scroll down.
So you don't use the 1 and 2 keys?
No. So I can use my fingers on the walls more of the time than just switch weapons instantly while flying.
I use 1 and 2. My scroll wheel is on the minimap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yes,
personal
but there
preference.
is used at the moment with if you use at the same time the night vision or something. I did report it because you can, if you do it right, you can get gamma and night vision for the whole time you are not restart the game.
Hey, you know about that too?
Interesting.
Yeah, with thermal sight and night vision, both of
Yes.
them. While holding right click and then scrolling up, or then changing weapons, and then switching back to the primary, the secondary weapon again, with that one that had sight, you will then permanently have that kind of sight on everything.
Caritas.
Yes.
How do I pull off the thing where you exit and re-enter your plane?
You have
We're
to be
not
going up a
teaching that.
bit.
We're not teaching that at the moment.
I wanna know the thing.
There are many things you want to know, but we're not teaching that at the moment.
Bye.
It's too flashy for my tastes.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, after all, like, I don't think any Libby pilot you'll find is sitting still.
Yeah, they will most
How do I
likely pull their belly up
launch a
towards
kill
you
while I
and
fly?
kill you.
Enemy Sunderer in the area.
How will I Oraxium my launcher if I don't jump out of the Reaver?
Stay on the ground. Like the other guys in Bling, they just stay on top of the mountain and use their rocket launchers.
But that's basic. I want some MLG Pro moves.
You sort of rarely see MLG Pro moves nowadays. At least all the dogfights I've been in, it's just about who's
Yeah.
been better at aiming. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Aiming is crucial.
Yeah.
And then, and I also noticed like when to use your fire suppression. Also quite handy, depending on what kind of combat you're in, though. But still. And no questions? If not, we can go towards the dogfighting part.
Spirit, I'm logging up, getting my character out of there. Right. So there we get slapped, or we do slapping, and we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
Can we dogfight in VR?
No.
No.
The problem in VR, you don't get any damage.
Yeah.
You'll just like see the sparks and hear no damage.
Oh, you don't see the like red cross.
No.
Nope.
For
There's no team
That's-
damage in VR.
Nope, I was peddling all of you with shots,
But
and I'm
no,
annoyed.
if somebody switches to a Vanu or TR character.
They will not come into
Wait.
our VR.
Oh.
It's
yes.
faction specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
why
know
there's
that.
always 100% NC in here.
So
I've never
Amaresh,
actually checked it.
everyone to Amaresh, I will pick a hex for us to fight on. We can fly off the branches, can't we?
Most of the time we could. Would be able to.
No, it's
Alright.
locked up. It's locked at the moment.
I'm gonna make a base.
Oh,
Oh no, it's not locked. Shit. It's not locked. Fuck it, okay.
Yeah, can
There's
we,
no
can't
one
we
at
like
Moss Ravine.